We're finding people pretty quickly, which is nice. Right, so like Extra Drill is nice as a switch to the Steel type for Heatran, but it's also not, because then they can just Heat Wave KO you. And it's because I'm not... Like, I think Heatran should be run Timid, and I would have to run Jolly Extra Drill to outspeed that, but then I would like leave no room for bulk with the attack I would want. So, does that mean it has to be Kommo-o to beat it? But then I don't really want to bring Kommo-o against other Xerneas, if I can help it. I can still, like, Yveltal does a lot to Heatran anyway. So Lazzle is useless against Heatran. But it's still really nice against everything else. So I think I'll go with the standard Salazzle Xerneas. I want Yveltal. Then do I want Excadrill or Kommo-o? Like, both can beat Heatran, but Excadrill loses to Heatran, Kommo-o doesn't. It can be ruled out because I'm not soundproof, but then Kommo-o loses hard to their Xerneas, and I wouldn't have anything super... I'm going to go with Excadrill, because I think Xerneas is too big of a threat. Because if it gets set up without me being able to have done loads of damage or put it in Sucker Punch range, then Kommo-o is useless. I'm not finding out at all if Bulletproof or Overcoat is better here. So, not going to find out in this one either. Oh, this is the awkward one. So this lead is fine if they are not Ockerberry, but loads are becoming Ockerberry. So like if I was Kommo-o, this would be much better because I can go for like everyone spores this turn, so I can KO the Xerneas here because they don't Rage Powder. If it does Rage Powder, then like because you can't Rage Powder because I could fake out the Xerneas. So you don't Rage Powder, which means you let me KO your Xerneas. And you don't Protect and Spore because Amoonguss is the obvious fake out target. So, like, in this position, Sludge Bomb Moonblast is fine, so I'm already regretting not bringing Kommo-o. Like, maybe if this turn 1 goes wrong, but, yeah, like, this is a good position for Kommo-o to be in the back, because I could KO the Xerneas immediately. But he's thinking really hard about this. Like this is like normally if I can fake out in Geomancy and then overheat and Dazzling Gleam, and he's not Ocker, then that's fine. If I don't miss. But loads are Ocker now. So I want to try and find a way that I don't have to rely on, like without knowing he's not Ocker, or whether he is Ocker or whatever. Yeah, he's really taking his time. Do you reckon he's gonna go for the super hard read and Protect and Spore? If he Protects and Spores, the game's over already. But no one would ever make that. Like not in the first game. No one would ever make that play in the first game. I'm gonna put the timer on because this is actually taking a while. There's not much more to talk about. Like, there's no way he Protects and Spores. There's no way he Protects and or Rage Powders and Geomancies. So, yeah, okay, and that's enough. So even if he's faster and wins the Speed Tie, not wins the Speed Tie. Even without the poison, this would have KO'd like that. So yeah, already Kommo-o was way better, and he didn't Spore. He clear Smogged. That's way better. That is way better. So that's a good turn 1. Now, even if he is Ockerberry, this should be okay. I don't know whether would it be better to overheat the Groudon? If he's not Ocker overheat, now KO is Amoonguss. So I think I will try and be cheeky in Geomancy. He was Ocker, okay, so I made the correct turn 1 play anyway. Oh, and I keep my Sash, nice. Okay, there's the Spore this time. Did I take another one? I did take another one. And because he's not Ocker anymore, this Overheat should still KO Amoonguss. Doesn't, yeah, obviously switching Incineroar is fine, but I think I'm still in a very strong position. I don't really need Excadrill anymore. Something I still haven't looked up if I live at P-Blades from Careful Groudon. But I'll switch to a Veltal here and protect my Xerneas. Or at least try and protect Xerneas. Here's the first turn wake. Like, the Geomancy was obviously like, maybe greedy, but if I end up waking up, which I don't, but I live at P-Blades, unless rolls, yeah, so this is a good position, because now I can go, he's lost his berry. So I'm going to go for Knockoff and Moonblast into this Amoonguss, because I know he's not got an item anymore. I can't knock him off anymore. Dazzling Gleam plus Neutral Knockoff, because I am Life Orb and it's strong, could KO Amoonguss, but he could switch Groudon into Incineroar as well. So I want as much damage. But then if he switches into Incineroar, okay, switches, that's fine. Because if I wake up here, which I don't, I still get rid of Incineroar's berry, which is fine. Yeah, Rock Tomb's more accurate. It's good to know that he does have Rock Tomb. Go into Salazzle here. It still isn't over. I think it's heavily in my favour, but it's not over. Don't know the item on Groudon yet. It's looking like it would be Tech Rage, so I'm not going to knock off. I'm going to fake out and double... Okay, that was a good play. That was a really good play. Yeah, it's definitely not over. That was nice. That was nice. If I'd have faked out Incineroar, the game was over then because I could Oncle the Groudon. So that was a really nice play. Be strong. Be very strong. It's not going to be strong enough, but let's live this. Okay, he outspeeds me, so he's going to... Oh, I do live. Nice. There's that bulk. Nice. Don't be buried. Don't be buried. Don't be... Nice. Am I still okay? I think I'm okay. Because if I knock off the Groudon, then he doesn't get the attack into Excadrill. That bulk coming through. Yeah, knock off into Groudon Earthquake is better. Okay, he lives. Okay, yeah, so I think I do lose now. Especially because he's Rock Tomb. Oh, because I was -1 attack. Okay, yeah, I thought I'd still KO the Amoonguss. Because he's lost his berry as well, so... this was definitely winnable. But that Protect on Groudon was the game winner. No, he hits the Rock Tomb. So yeah, he wins here. I did call it he was Tech Rage, because like looking at his team, it did look like it was going to be. But I need to live a Flare Blitz for some reason. Even though I'm going to take Life Orb Recall. Like, I'm going to lose now, but... no, I need to go for Rock Tomb Miss. And Foul Play crit. That's the correct way to do it, because Incineroar KOs me with Flare Blitz, so I need to go for what is actually an out. Yeah, and he doesn't miss. Okay. What? So, like, I think the only thing that went wrong... Like, that's a brilliant turn one. Having Como-O in the back... Like, yeah, Como-O here instead of Excadrill was just a million times better. Because I was able to take out the Xerneas so quickly. Like, I think that's the main... And the Protect on Groudon on the fake out was really nice. If I faked out... Let's say I faked out Incineroar and went for Foul Play into Groudon, and he didn't protect Groudon. I still two-shot the Groudon. Incineroar doesn't move. He doesn't have a Amoonguss in. I can bring in Excadrill, go for Foul Play, Earthquake, and I think that was better. So, like, this was the pivotal turn. So I think this one was a game plan too predictable, or was it Trust Your Instincts? Because it's quite hard to discern the difference. Because, like, my instincts weren't telling me to fake out the Incineroar. Like, I was just, like, double the Groudon. That's reasonably safe, but I think that was game plan too predictable. Where's that? Because I'll lose. Actually, no, he was rated quite highly as well, so it wasn't too much loss. But yeah, I'll move on to the next one now. This one looks awkward. That's surely the Scarf Kyogre. But then Gothitelle. From memory, Gothitelle dies to, or gets KO'd to -1 knockoff with Life Orb. I think Superior Veltal is fine here. definitely want Como. And I think I need Xerneas. So I think that like these were almost certainly the correct four. Here is that Gothitelle, so I think I can just afford to glare and knock off the Gothitelle. Like, Incineroar could easily come in, but it's going to lose that. Oh, he just lets me have the Gothitelle. That's nice. I'm going to get full power as well, because, no, of course we're not. I was going to say because I'm a good player and you get the power as if you're a good player, but, okay, taunt the stack attacker for sure here, because I need to be able to clang. Knock off the Assault Vest. Hopefully lose Superior here. I want to lose Superior this turn. That does loads. That's really nice damage. Okay, does that put me in Rock Slide range? No, it doesn't. That's good. I want Como in as soon as I can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to glare the stack attacker. This may seem weird, but in case he switches into something like Scarf Kyogre, I'm going to glare the stack attacker. I'm going to protect my Yveltal. Because I want Superior to go down this turn. Okay, it didn't go down this turn. That's a bit annoying. But I can still get the Clang the next turn. Because if I Leaf Storm and Foul Play... Okay, it didn't suck up on us this time. But without the Assault Vest, that's probably Clang range. And it gets the double knockout here, though. Ooh. Actually, no, I need to Close Combat and Dazzling Gleam. And hope that he doesn't have Incineroar in the back. It's fine. Okay, actually, it's not so important. The stack attacker can't do anything to Como now, so I'm going to Clang and I'm going to Moonblast the Kyogre because I am bulletproof here. So if I can take out the Kyogre, Como is set. Don't be Berry. That's just above Berry anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, nice Water Spout, and then... Oh, you got full power. It didn't matter. If you went for Trick Room, I just Close Combat the Kyogre and Como win. So that, like, that's... I'm still counting that as one for Bulletproof. Because that made me be able to Clang... Instead of having to go for Dazzling Gleam and Close Combat, it would... Because I was Bulletproof, it let me go for Clang to try and take out the Kyogre instead. So yeah, that's one for Bulletproof. Having both Tornadus and Necrozma makes this super awkward. Because Necrozma's usually fine. But, here we go. I always love it when people comment like this. This is a tricky one, though. Like, against the normal Necrozma stuff, it's okay. But having just having Tornadus makes things way more awkward. It's normally Dialga and Kartana in those two slots. So... Go with Superior Yveltal. I don't know if I want Como because he's got 2 Psychics near. I don't think I want Como. But then the rest isn't actually that great. I'm gonna go with Excadrill, I think. Even though, like, the rest of the stuff isn't actually that great. Okay. So that's... Yep, he's not Scarflele, so he's gonna Ally Switch. They always Ally Switch. Like, always, always, always Ally Switch. So... Is that what we go for? Superior? Yeah, he's gonna Ally Switch. They always Ally Switch. Because you don't just let me Foul Play KO your Necrozma. See? There you go. See? And they always Ally Switch. And dead. Nice. Yeah, so this is one of the problems with laddering with the teams that I use. It's obviously me, and he's gone. So, okay, that's a hard read one. That was lovely. Run into a fan and then they're just pop. Like I know they always Ally Switch now. If it's like, because I can see if it's Scarf, then they don't Ally Switch. If it's not Scarf, they always Ally Switch because you can't just let me Foul Play your Necrozma. So. That was nice. I very much appreciate that match.